Okay, question 30. The height, h, in feet of an object dropped from the top of a building after t seconds is given by h of t equals negative 16 t squared plus 144. The first part of the question says, how many feet did the object fall between 1 and 2 seconds after it was dropped? So I want to record this in my calculator to say if I graph this function, I can do a graph trace to find those points for 1 and 2 seconds and determine the difference. So home screen, new doc, say no to drugs, and add a graph page. Now in this situation, I need my graph to look just like my paper. So negative 16 x squared plus 144. Remember, we can't put t in the calculator. So negative 16 x squared plus 144. Enter. Now, menu, trace, step. We want to set our trace step to 1 and say OK. Then menu 5, 1. So when we go over at 0, we're at 144. At 1, we're at 128. At 2, we're at 80. So the question says, how many feet did it fall between 1 and 2 seconds? So literally, all we're doing is saying 128 was 1 second, minus 80 at 2 seconds, and 12 minus 8 is 4. It fell 48 feet during that time. So 48 feet. And that's the first half of our question. Now, the second part of our question says, determine algebraically how many seconds it'll take for the object to reach the ground. So when you're on the ground, your height is 0. So we're going to say negative 16 t squared plus 144 equals 0. Now, if I divide every value by negative 16, I end up with t squared minus 9 equals 0. So this is actually difference of perfect squares. T plus 3 times t minus 3 equals 0. And here, my last step, I can actually do inside opposite. So I can say that t equals negative 3 or t equals 3. Now, look at the context of the problem. It says how many seconds it will take for the object to reach the ground. At time 0, this thing's 144 feet in the air. So it was never at that negative 3 time. Our negative when it comes to time is extraneous. And what that means is I exclude this as an answer. So the only answer to this question is the fact that t equals 3. And that is algebraically to get us the full 4 points for question number 30.